juices flowing like a rivalry game. And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Texas Tech Red Raiders, Jones AT&T Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Oklahoma State Cowboys, taking on the 25th ranked team in the land, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Cowboys will put total and we'll get started. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Red Raiders offense will go on the attack first. Now, guys, let's not forget, the last time these two got together, we had ourselves an absolute classic that has provided motivation for one side ever since, David.
I mean, such a back and forth, such a fun game. Everyone remembers where they were on their couch or in the stadium for that rivalry game.
And that's what rivalry games are supposed to look like. Both teams playing with phenomenal intensity. It's going to go down right to the wire. And you're right, those are the games that make college football special.
The give on the counter. Creates a little space. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not 2nd and long. It's not 3rd and long. Now it's the whole playbook's open. The defense really has to honor run and pass on the next snap.
Great job. It can be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Red Raiders are flying down the field. Scanning the field, it's Morton. Looking deep. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. He'll ride his man on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, that time on 3rd down, they're trying to see if they can catch the defense napping. They go with the option play, but a great job by the defense being alert, being aware, anticipating it may come. Nothing there. They forced the negative play, now setting up 4th down.
So the Oklahoma State Cowboys offense will have its first possession of the game. They are going to be greeted rather rudely, I guess, by a group of defensive linemen that wreak havoc and hunt down quarterbacks, Jesse.
And they wreck games. They take away everything you do offensively. So it's a huge challenge in this one, David, for this offensive coordinator to try to call plays and find ways to get the football away from these big fellas up front because they take games over.
And get the ball out quick.
The Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And a great job by the defense dropping in zone.
And the Cowboys trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll run play action. Under fire. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
He makes a catch. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. On the run, it's Brock. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Looking to throw, it's Flores. Fires on the move. Snagged in the middle, it's Ford. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking.
It's a seam wide open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Cowboys come to the line in the hurry up. Off the play fake on first down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. They didn't give him much of a chance to make that play even bigger, but the turnover has him set up at the 16.
Well, coming into this game, this offense knew that points were going to be at a premium. If you can't score touchdowns down here in the red zone, you at least got to come away with field goals, but you can't do that if you're throwing.
And it's on the ground. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Great job by the defense here, forcing the fumble on the wide receiver. Look, understand the ball came out quick. I got to break, get Hats to the football, secure the tackle, try to get that football out. Nice turnover, nice hustle by this defense.
You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes second down. Looking for room. It's Brock. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Cowboys look to do some damage in the red zone. The give from the gun. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Out of the gun, the inside give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a baller.
The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on third down. Throws to the wideout. Snags it. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal. And the Cowboys are on the move. A first down run in the red zone. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put fakes to grab on the left.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him and still was able to help this offense get positive yards.
Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to... And it's loose! Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
You know, this is a receiving group that practices making catches in traffic, and they're used to having guys trying to rip it free. He's got to do a better job of keeping 5 points of pressure after he makes the catch. That's a costly giveaway.
To the air on first down. Got a man. It's Freeman.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
The Cowboys in a good spot here with second and short. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And that's a great job by the defense not letting that bird out of the cage. When you can run like this guy can, you got to keep the edge. Did a great job. He went backwards, retreated, gave up some ground, but didn't give up the outside, got the sack on the play.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going. Everybody in the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. On the ground, it's Joyner. That play won't make the highlight reel except in the coaches' meetings as he works his way to the 39.
That's just a really nice job by the running back making the first guy miss and going to get positive yards. This guy's got some wiggle, and you saw it on that play.
And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
It really doesn't matter how big a boy you are. You could be huge out there at wide receiver like that guy is. If you don't set your feet first, you're not going to be accurate with the throw. You can't make sure you give that wide receiver a chance to win a jump ball if you don't get those feet set first.
So the offense will go for it around midfield. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Hauls it in, the first down and more. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. The Red Raiders have it with a 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Morton. Complete downfield. Turning it on. Touchdown, Red Raiders. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
From inside the 15, here's the return. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own, and unfortunately ended up losing yards.
Now the play fake. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric, trying to help Tech on this third. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
And 3rd and long, and the offense goes with a little play action. I don't know why the threat of the run. I'm not scared by that. You can tell the defense doesn't honor it, doesn't buy it, flies by the line, gets to the quarterback, gets the big 3rd down stop.
A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Dropping back, it's Morton. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Finds his man. It's Douglas. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. Looking down the middle. Got his man. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield.
Right off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and the second one, usually he takes me out.
They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Well, we knew coming into tonight they were going to try to find this guy throwing the ball. I had no idea it was going to be this successful this early. Guys, he's closing in on 100 receiving yards. We're not even out of the first quarter yet. He has been an absolute force.
As a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain.
Touchdown, Red Raiders! Great job by the back on the option. After that, there might be a few extra tackling drills in practice this week.
Listen, and when you only got one guy there, it makes it really hard to get to the ground. You need a swarm. Where are my other guys? You got to get 1, 2, 3 more guys to the football to make sure you get them on the ground.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That drive covered 57 yards for the touchdown. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. On the ground, it's Brock. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. Looking to throw, it's Flores. Makes the catch. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the down for a loss of a couple.
That's such a great physical play by the defense, because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Caught over the middle. It's Lloyd. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And the Cowboys will punt this one away. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. He's open on the right. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Slips one guy, and now he's loose. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Dropping back, it's Morton. Has to uncork this one off his back foot. Working that wide receiver screen. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. And the Red Raiders are rolling down the field. Give to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6.
Hello, welcome to the stream. How you doing?
Got his man downfield. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was
Appreciate you stopping by. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well.
Double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these, but if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll move the wide receiver. From the gun. Give on the inside. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical. Get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Caught in the backfield, it's Douglas. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Not a chance. Missed it. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20.
He's going, and he always seems to create an open space for his QB.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Brock. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Looking downfield, it's Flores. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. The Cowboys will send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll take it on the return. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. A blown opportunity. Missing that short field goal on the last drive, and now they'll try to put something on the board here. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake. Fires to the tight end.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
They'll send the back in motion. Looking for a man. It's Morton. Working the middle. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Red Raiders have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. It's caught. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Red Raiders have their offense in high gear.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the 2nd quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They'll try the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And it's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting in the backfield, making the play.
Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Once you start to get down here towards the goal line, it's so much more difficult to throw the football. And you really want to stretch the defense sideline to sideline and use your speed and take advantage of the grass when you see it. They try to take a little bit of a shot down the field unsuccessfully. Nice job by this defense.
And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. And he'll try to knock it through from 33 yards out. And he missed it. No good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
Well, that's now the 2nd missed field goal for this kicker, and I'll tell you this, he can't blame the weather for all this. This is a beautiful day. He needs to do better executing these field goals.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll leave it with him. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Flores. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Right down the middle. It's caught downfield. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Now 7 defensive backs on the field getting ready for a passing down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Worked it down to the 22-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry. And the Cowboys come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Caught close to the marker. It's Freeman. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. The Cowboys had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Under fire. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Cowboys need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Wants to throw. It's Flores. Snagged out of the air. He's dragged down at the 12. Chip shot field goal range, but might they go for it here on 4th down?
You know, I got to tell you, as an offense, moving forward in this game, 3rd and long, you're going to have to push the ball downfield a little bit more. You got to throw to the sticks and give yourself a chance to convert these 3rd downs.
And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. A bit frustrating to miss that short field goal the last time they had it, but this time around, see if they can redeem themselves. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. There he goes. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Wants to go up top on first down. The quick out. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Red Raiders can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Eakin. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having given up multiple first downs on this drive, somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleed.
Fires to the middle. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
Yeah, and great job by the linebacker understanding what to do in zone coverage. I drop, I take my steps. When that quarterback's feet get set, my feet get set. I break on the football. Nice break. Way to go break that up and swat it down.
Back to pass. It's Morton. Fires to the wideout. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming. So
converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run the counter. Tackle is made right at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. He caught it. He wrestles him down at the 3 after the grab. It'll be 1st and goal.
Well, this defense has tried to find ways to disguise their coverage and mix it up to try to confuse the QB. It's not working, though. With that last completion, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
And maybe a wise move not to even try the pitch as he's knocked down in the backfield. After getting nothing done on first down, 2nd and goal from the 6. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. The 12th play of this drive, the defense trying to dig in on 3rd and goal. He's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Virgil. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
Well, if you're going to get first downs against this defense, you're going to have to earn it. You're going to have to make people miss. This is an excellent tackling unit. You saw it on that last play.
Touchdown, Red Raiders! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And it's so up.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And the from inside the 15, here comes the return. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
The Cowboys with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Freeman. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I mean, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric trying to help Tech on this 3rd down. To the air. It's Flores. Right on the money. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Ford. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
How about that? Just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed behind the line. It's Brock. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Cowboys are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Grabbed in the middle. It's Fitzpatrick. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Cowboys are threatening in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Quickly complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? It's complete to the left. Lots of running room. Now the connection takes it to the 11. and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7.
That is how it's done on 3rd down and short. No doubt about it. An easy hole to get through and clearly get the 1st down.
If you really want to simplify football, the low man wins. That time the offense got the better of the D. Easily picked that up.
1st and goal and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's why he is an all-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
I really like the play by the quarterback. Very, very smart. Listen, early in the downs, goal-to-go situation, drop back. You don't see it right away. Tuck it and get positive yards. Make that next down easier so I can try to get a little bit closer.
Touchdown, Cowboys! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Ready to try the point after. And they tack on the extra point to cut the lead to 21-17. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. The Red Raiders come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Caught in the backfield. It's Virgil. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. And the Red Raiders with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give to the tailback. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. Looking downfield, it's Morton. Grab near the marker, it's Douglas. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Douglas. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. Looking to throw. Has to let this one go off his back foot. Trying to bowl his way in. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this 1st half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Goes to the option. Now the pitch. Touchdown, Red Raiders! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, we have a 28-17 ball game. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown, and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They come out now down by 2 possessions, 28-17, and hoping to use this drive to draw closer. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. Back to throw, it's Flores. Got a man, it's Floyd.
These guys are called matchup guys. They're not the biggest guys on the field, but they're going to win. Short, and they're going to catch the ball, and they're going to make yards after the catch. You can tell those are the type of guys in college football that are starting to get maximized and used a lot more than they were in the past.
Got the quick pass. 39-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's got it. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Cowboys want to pick up the tempo.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll keep it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this. Assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
The Cowboys will line up to punt it away. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Back to throw, it's Morton. Gets it away off his back foot. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Lobs it off the back foot. Brings it down on the right side. And the tackle is made, but not before. That completion gets them 30-plus.
Well, this quarterback, I think, has earned the right to take shots here late in the first half. They've had a lot of success. They've got the... Not going to play it safe. He's going to make good decisions, and when he has opportunities to throw strikes, he's going to hit those throws.
And there was nowhere to go.
Knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Douglas. There he goes to the left. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Running back searching for a hole. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun to give, looking for room. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. The give on the option. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
And just nowhere to go for that runner. He had no choice. That defense, they were bringing it up front. Everybody winning their one-on-ones, and they completely had him surrounded.
Splits the uprights right down the middle. And that lead grows even bigger.
And I like the way this defense just finished. And I know they're trailing, but they didn't give up the touchdown. Got a little bit of momentum. Not much time left in this first half, but you got halftime to make some adjustments, come out with some energy, but a nice stop here.
From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll run the RPO and throw it right.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk. And on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flat. Nice job.
They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis, and through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. With that, let's plays out.
And the Red Raiders will kick it away to crank up the second half. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Lloyd.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
To throw, it's Flores. Finds the tight end. Gets away from one. He's got space. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And the Cowboys pistol to the line.
That's a great play by the defense. They've got the lead by a lot here in the third quarter, and the offense is trying to run at them, and they just completely blew that thing up. Big tackle for loss. They've now put them in an obvious passing situation. Expect them to pin their ears back, try to get after the quarterback here.
Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll start this drive with a pass. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down.
Man, and you kind of wondered when were they going to cover this guy. He's been making catches ad nauseum. When was he going to get some special attention? Nice job by the defense. You could tell they were forcing the football there. Broke on the football, almost had the big play.
Finds his man. It's Douglas. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. So they're facing third and short from the 25. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The Red Raiders will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Good field position here as they start this drive from their
Hello, how you
43.
doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well.
After having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start
Appreciate
with
you
the
stopping
first
by.
play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Back to pass. It's Flores. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks. That's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response. Just a sack party.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Turns it on in midfield. Oh, he's got some space. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. The Cowboys want to crank the tempo. Off-play action on first down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks. That's just ridiculous.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the first down marker.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Makes the catch. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the extra point draws them closer. It's 31-24. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Morton. Working that left side now. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. This is the kind of performance, guys, that sort of etches your name in the lore of a rivalry.
And playing big in this big moment, on this big stage, it is so nice to have a playmaker like that you can highlight, that you can focus on, that you can trust in.
He was so excited coming into this game, too, because he knows that oftentimes your legacy as a player is defined by how you play in rivalry games like this.
Rides the back and leaves it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Makes the catch. It's Douglas. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And the Red Raiders will bring the punt team onto the field. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. And it'll be down right there. Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery.
Oh, man, how about that? You get your first carry, you're so excited, trying to make a difference, trying to make a play, trying to prove yourself, and you coughed it up. That's not a good start. First carry to fumble it, give it to the other team.
Touchdown, Red Raiders! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Here's the handoff. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Motion from the wideout. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Joyner. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
When a running back has had as much success as this guy's had so far, listen, defense has got to cue in. They got to cue in to him. He's priority number 1, number 2, and number 3. That's a good start to maybe turning this defensive effort around.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
Oh no, bad. That was way off.
Absolute shank. Missed it. After the missed field goal, fellas, still a 13-point ball game.
And you got to wonder about the confidence of this kid. It's been up and down, 1 for 4 now in this game kicking after that miss.
To the air, it's Flores. Caught behind the line, it's Fields. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last play.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. And the Cowboys will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, this defense obviously knows they have to be able to stop the run now in the second half if they're going to win this game. And you wonder if they were able to make some tweaks and some adjustments at halftime. Maybe getting some more bodies close to the line of scrimmage to give themselves a chance to come back in this game.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Douglas. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
The Red Raiders can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Give to the fullback. Fights off a defender. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. And the Red Raiders come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Run it with the fullback. They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30.
And David, this is where I think you could have excelled. You're a great defensive end. There's other positions you could have played. Fullback, I know, being one of them. How about that guy there picking up the 1st?
That's a nice job. Don't make this hard. Don't make it overly complex. We've seen the big fellas block all the... Give him a bone, reward him. Now he'll block harder and he'll block longer in the future.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Handoff to the fullback. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big third down stop by this defense. Thought maybe they would consider the field goal here, but the offense is staying out there on fourth down. Caught in the backfield, it's Eakin. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on fourth down.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
With the catch, it's Lloyd. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Dropping back, it's Flores. Pocket breaking down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
The defense is success after success. If I'm the offense, I got to change something up, or my quarterback's going to be forced to change because he's going to be in the injury team.
Off play action. Here comes the heat. Hit as he throws. He's got an open man. Knocked off his feet. The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on third down. They'll try to get it through the air. Quarterback adapting. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open. He didn't panic. He saw some green grass. He was able to get outside, away from the defense, get upfield, pick up the first down. That play is going to help their momentum. They need more scramble plays like that from him.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Dances away. That's a 20. He's got space. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. The Cowboys, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Makes the grab. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Now on 2nd and goal. The play action fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Ford. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. He'll pull it on the read. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys!
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
And the extra point splits the uprights. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Complete to start this drive. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Red Raiders in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Got it behind the line. It's Carter. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And that's just what this defense needed. They needed to get a stop here in the 3rd quarter. They've given up a lot of plays, a lot of points, a lot of yards. Needed to get a stop and try to get this ball back to their offense.
Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. They marched to the end zone the last time they had it. Do it again, and they'll be on top. Catch in the middle. It's Fitzpatrick. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. And the Cowboys can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll give it to the back. Find some fresh air. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
To the air on first down. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
This is what's so hard as a defense, trying to stop this dual-threat quarterback, because on the previous play, he hurt you with his arm, and then on this one, he hurts you with his feet. They're going to have to do a better job of getting pressure on him, making him get rid of the football or go down with it, because his speed and his arm talent right now is a problem.
Really nice job by the defense shutting down all the options. Don't let him get into his reading phase. Go get him right now, play sound, and more importantly, tackle him and get him on the ground.
So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions, from go to 1 to 2, and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Here's a Heat. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Cowboys will punt it away on 4th down. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. This drive will open from the 15. Using his legs, it's Joyner. Slams into the pile, he'll get 1 to the 17.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the 3rd. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Here comes the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I just love the way the defense prepares. Each and every week we see this defense come out, and it's like 11 guys. They've got their head in the game, and they're playing as one unit. They knew it was going to be tough facing this option game with the quarterback and the running attack, but they've just done such a good job so far staying home, playing their assignments. You saw it on that last play right there. Rallying to the football, nowhere for him to go and creating a big loss.
Makes the grab. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Red Raiders look to keep this drive humming. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Oh, he's got a chance. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. Got enough for the first. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. The Red Raiders will snap it on 1st and 10. Tight end now in motion. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best?
He'll take a shot. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Well, the timing on that throw and on the route was just convoluted and messed up from the beginning.
And you see quarterbacks and wide receivers in the offseason always working on timing and always working on throwing on air. But when you put a defense in front of them, now things start to speed up a little bit. A lot of times you'll see these little mistakes and where it looks like just they're not on the same page all the time.
And the try is no good. The lead is still 6 after the miss.
This has been an absolute nightmare from a special team standpoint. That is now their 4th missed field goal. They have literally left 12 points on the board. This head coach can't believe what's going on right now. If they lose this game, this is what they're going to point to.
Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
They go to the ground. Wide open spaces. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Floating away. Quarterback gets the 1st down and more. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
Man, that's so frustrating, and it happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
They'll run it from the gun. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the 1st down.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
They've got it down to the 32. 1st and 10 coming. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. If it works. They tried to follow up the big run with a pass and didn't work out for them.
No, how about a good job by the defense? You know, sometimes when you give up runs, you get more aggressive. You want to bring more guys to the line of scrimmage, and you want to overreact. The defense stayed calm, stayed true, came up with a big sack the next play.
Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric, trying to help Tech on this 3rd down. Looking to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Fields. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw on 1st down. Moves around to clear up the vision. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone. He goes out of bounds at the 3, but they are in business. And they're looking for a fourth-quarter lead, and they'll need a touchdown to do it. First and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. He'll do it himself. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss.
Man, I love that play by this corner. You know why? When you run the option and that thing gets spread out, your DBs have to commit to tackling. And how about the cornerback coming up, sticking his face in the fan?
Pistols firing, touchdown Cowboys. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open, I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now, and I'm using my athleticism, and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we driving back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. Rushes on him. Finds a man on the left. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. They're dealing with a second and long. To the air, it's Morton. Holds it in. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. Just another big play for this guy who spent the entire game wide open. Couple of touchdowns there, and he moves the sticks again, David.
Yeah, so I'll keep finding him, Reese. I mean, this is a guy that, listen, we're in the second half now. He's already made plays. I know I can trust him, so I'm going to continue to feature him in this offense because I know he'll continue to make big plays.
And right to take more shots. I think that's what you're seeing now in this game. We're here late. They're still throwing it deep because this quarterback's thrown 3 touchdown passes. He's proven to his coach that he can get it done and he can make the right decisions and not put his offense in harm's way. And that's why you're still seeing them throw it vertically downfield.
Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important first down. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. Gives it on the option. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. And they make the connection, and he's got it at the 10-yard line, set up with a red zone opportunity.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
All right, they've shown this formation a lot of times, especially in the first half. Now what do? They show the formation, pull some guys.
Touchdown, Red Raider! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
Man, I love this offense, being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown, and more importantly, take the lead.
Here comes the 2-point try. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll run it. Couldn't make his way in. The 2-point conversion fails, and we still have a 5-point game here in the 4th. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air on second down. The throw to the outside is complete. The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, that slithered right through his fingers and would have been his second interception of the game. Instead, it's fourth down. And the Cowboys send out the punt unit. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Back to throw, it's Morton. Got his man.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
They'll ride the hot hand.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Quarterback looking for just a crack on the sneak. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The Red Raiders decide to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5.
Offensive linemen love when you sneak in draws, when you sneak in screens. It holds these defensive linemen accountable. You want to rush the quarterback, you want to fly upfield every single play, we'll sneak right behind you and get some yardage.
The Cowboys with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll pull it down and run. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
And on the 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They're testing the right side here. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Cowboys need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Floyd. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
Here dialed up a really good zone beater. Give credit to the offensive coordinator. He called the right play at the right time.
They punted away on 4th down. It's back onto the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. Rides the back on the option, the give. Works his way ahead for 3 out to the 14. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Gives it on the option. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15.
And this is a pressing time for this defense. They've got to understand, they're backed up a little bit. They're going to run the football. They don't want to make a mistake. So I think this is the time I'm a little bit more aggressive. I got to get this football back to my offense because I'm trailing. So I look for this defense to get a little bit aggressive.
And the Red Raiders line up to punt it away. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. From the 22 on 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. The Cowboys with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Leaves it with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your...
He's loose. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 where it'll be 1st and goal. And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the 4th. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Have to put that first down behind them. It's 2nd and goal from the 11. Bringing the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. He's got it and still on his feet. The receiver will not get it to the sticks. It'll be 4th down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Well, I love the play call late in the 4th quarter now. You're just trying to get athletes in space. They throw it to him just short of the end zone, and he does the rest. And because of it, his team now has the lead.
He's not going to make it. Still a 1-point game here in the 4th. They had hoped to push this edge out to a field goal. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On target to the left. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Morton. Oh, he wants it all. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Wants to throw again. He's got it. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The Red Raiders are marching down the field. Looking downfield on first down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got room on the return. The 10. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Cowboys!
How oftentimes can you say that there is a safety who is the most dangerous guy on the field with the ball in his hands? Did you see that guy and his ability in the open field once he picked it off? There was nobody on offense even coming close to getting that guy down. What an athlete.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Spits it out to the back. Oh, and he just dropped it so close to his second interception of the game. Instead, it'll be second down.
And man, did the defense just miss an opportunity that they could have turned the lights out with the lead, get the football back here. Missed opportunity. Maybe this offense now can take advantage and swing some momentum in this football game.
Looking to throw, it's Morton. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Now facing a third and long. Looking to throw. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
To the air on first down. Looking for a deep man. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. It's great for this quarterback to take shots down the field, but you just don't want it to feel like a give up or a chuck it up and hope kind of play.
And I think understanding the situation, now I'm on defense, right? If they're going to take shots down the field, maybe I'm a little bit more aggressive with my blitz, understanding that everything's going to take a little bit more time to develop if they're going to take those deep shots.
It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to... Makes the grab past the marker. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. And the Red Raiders will line it up on first and 10. Looking for space. It's Joyner. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's second and 7. And this will be the 9th play of the drive. Second down, he'll throw it. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver. So the pass interference in the end zone will have the ball placed at the 2. The Red Raiders line it up with a first and goal. They'll go to the ground. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Let's it fly. Touchdown, Red Raiders. And they add 6 More to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, I tell you what, great job by this offense. Great execution. You drive down the field, you get the score. Now what's your two-point play? You practiced it all week. What's your go-to in this moment late in the fourth quarter when you need the two-point conversion?
After the score, they need this two-point conversion to tie. Direct snap. He's not going to make it in as this defense comes up with the stop on the two-point conversion to hold on to their lead. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Got enough for the first down. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Solid run on the last play, gives this offense another first down. Motion from the wideout. Might as well give it to him again. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Power football with the run. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
Yeah, and not a surprise by this offense, right? This is a game management type situation. I want to run the football. I want to run the clock. The clock is my friend with the lead late in the fourth quarter, inside of a minute. I'm going to keep this ground game.
And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. They bring him down. Strong effort by the coverage team, and that's how they'll put a period on this one. Guys, this is a story we see every single year in college football. Ranked teams losing to unranked opponents. Whatever the reasons, it adds to the flavor of a season.
It's so good because we all love the upsets, and then if you're the team that got that ranked win, Jesse, you start to build your resume, start to build some momentum. So this squad got a good win today.
They sure did. They put the rest of college football on alert with that huge win. And for the team losing, they've now got to be able to turn the page. They got to go back, do some soul searching, because they're a much better team than what they showed today.
Thanks so much for spending